What's up, guys? How you all doing? So I got a match against TFFM. Damn. Okay, so this was a mixed tier match, and baby crying in the background. So no, well, that's not my baby. Okay. Um. So mixed tier match against TFFM. Like I said, he's a good friend of mine, and this was a fun match. A lot of things happened, and pretty much the reason why I wanted to upload because a lot of things happened and I get a lot to talk about. If you haven't already, go check out the match I had before this one, I think, or the match I had with him, the roulette match. I think it's titled "Very Late Upload" because I uploaded the battle 3 weeks after I had it. So he brings a mixed tier sand, which I was like, cool, because he doesn't bring extra Joe, even though that's banned. So throw is going to be doing work this lead position because he switches into Gliscor not wanting to take the fighting move, and that gets circle throwed out into Empoleon. He goes back into his Gliscor, takes the storm throw. I'm locked into it because choice banded throw. So I drag him out into his Tyranitar. He does not want to take a hit, so he goes back. Well, he goes into his Macargo to take the hit. Unfortunately for me, I do miss it, but he's gonna set up the rocks anyway. Of course, I'm gonna go second because of the negative priority, so I guess rocks was his first priority for him. So I drag him out into Gliscor. I do not want to take an earthquake. It's stab, and if he's running an offensive set, he would do a hell of a lot of damage. So I go into my Ferrothorn just to sponge the Earthquake or Ice Fang if he was predicting something else to come out. I don't know. Ferrothorn does take that very nicely. So he's going to switch out knowing that he can't do anything to me. I pretty much wall him. And I know he's going to switch out, so I set up my spikes. Those things are always nice to have up as extra damage. So he goes into his Macargo, and I'm fearing the fire move, so I'm going to go into my Milotic because I know it can take the fire move if he's wanting to go for it, but he does predict my switch and recovers up, so he's going to be at full HP after leftovers recovery, so good play for him. He did recover off all the damage I did with Circle Throw, so it's a fresh Macargo. So now he goes into Empoleon predicting the water move, because why would you stay in on a potential water hit or water move? Wow, what the fuck. So I predict his switch into something, not something in particular. So I went for the Hidden Power Grass. I do hit the Empoleon on the switch, so that's neutral. Does a reasonable amount. I'm not going to complain about it. So I'm kind of predicting him to go for the Grass Knot here. He did, and I predict that correctly, so Metagross does not take too much of that. So I trick up my Scarf because I don't know what Empoleon wants to do. He does Hydro Pump, so it looks like he's running a bulky offensive Empoleon because I saw leftovers. But too bad for me that he's going to be able to KO me again with another Hydro Pump because he is faster. But he goes into his Gliscor to sponge the physical hit. Maybe Meteor Mash, but I wouldn't go for it. Metagross serves a better purpose later on because it's already at low HP. I don't need it. If I do need it, I'll only use it for like revenge killing, something at very low HP. So he's gonna switch out because he can't do anything to me, of course, and I'm just gonna set up another layer of spikes. So right here, I'm gonna go for the protect because I have no idea what this guy wants to do. Most Nidokings are special. Some people do like to run physical. I know I have a physical Nidoking. I have to change its set because I have Rock Smash for some weird reason. That does not do anything, by the way. So I don't know if he was scarfed, life orbed, or some other kind of item. But he is not scarfed. I'll just say he's a life orb because that's what a lot of Nidokings run. So Metagross served its purpose as a death fodder. So valuable information to know that his Nidoking's not scarfed. So I go into my Mr. Mime. Surprisingly, Mr. Mime outspeeds him, as you'll see later on in the match. Kind of surprising because, like, Mr. Mime doesn't look like he's that fast, but he actually is that fast. So he goes into his Tyranitar. I don't know what he was trying to do. Maybe... No, I don't... It's hard to explain. Whatever. I don't know. So I'm just going to go for the Magic Leaf because it is super effective. And it's also neutral on his Nidoking. He does switch out here, go into his Macargo. I think I went for the Psychic as a safe play. If he wanted to switch out into his Tyranitar, that'll be great. You know, whatever. I get to switch into something else. But he goes into his Macargo, and I don't know if this thing has a physical move or a special move. I'm not going to want to risk the physical, so I'm going to go into my throw. He does go for a Lava Plume. A burn would have been cool right there, because Guts Boost and Choice Band is gonna do a fuck ton. So I kill it off with a Storm Throw. I didn't want to get that extra damage because Circle Throw is negative priority and he'll be able to get a hit off or recover if he wanted to. So he goes into his Nidoking, and I'm just gonna leave throw, just leave throw in there because he did a lot of work this match. Throw is great. I've actually used it in lead positions for a lot of matches, and it does a lot of work. Use one, you know, it's cool. Choice Banded Throw. So right here, yeah, right there is where I was surprised when Mr. Mime outsped his Nidoking, because in my mind, I always think that Nidoking is a fast motherfucker, like base 100 speed, but it's only 85, while Mr. Mime is base 90, so that's 5 extra points. I do run max speed on Mr. Mime because it does have Technician and it boosts its move anyway, so yeah. Right there, I get a crit on Magical Leaf, but looking at how much damage it did previously, no. He also told me that he had a bulky Tyranitar, so it's kind of like in the middle, but I'm kind of leaning towards it mattering because that could have been min. I did run damage calcs and it was like a 3 to 4 hit KO. I didn't check the percentage though, because yeah, that's not me. So he goes into his Cacturn. I was predicting a Sucker Punch, so I'm gonna go into my Victini to predict that, and I'm just gonna go for a Will-O-Wisp. I do like to run support Victinis because not a lot of people do run it. Mine's is like Will-O-Wisp, Light Screen, Max Special Defense. Fire Blast is just there as stab plus stab. V-Curate could work though, but it also lowers your defenses, which doesn't really make for a great like supporter. So I'm gonna switch out predicting, you know, the Earthquake because that's super effective. So I go into my Ferrothorn. He goes for the Protect just to scout out what I was gonna do, I guess. So I think, I don't know what I did. I think I went for the Spikes again because it's late game. I don't know what to do actually. If I did T-Wave his Cacturn, that would have not been too bad for him because it's already slow. Oh, I Leech Seed. Good play for him because he's immune to that stuff. So Ferrothorn is going to get hit with a superpower that is a 2-hit KO. That's very surprising. Cacturn has a very nice offensive stats, 115 in both offensive stats, which is great for a mixed attacker though. But it does not get too much use because of its speed stat, which kind of sucks. So right here he's at -2. I think he's at he's at -2 right now, and superpower does not do anything. So either here I'm gonna predict him or make a ballsy play and go for the recover. He does sucker punch me, which really sucked for him because now I get off a recover. He's at -2. He's at -2 attack, and he can't do anything to me at all. So I'm gonna go for the Ice Beam, and Ice Beam is great. Well, having Melodic at half HP ensures me that I'm gonna win because I'm gonna live a Earthquake, but he goes for a Facade, which he should have won for Earthquake though because it's stab. I think it's like 10 base power more than a Facade at ×2. So that's gonna be the game. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Yeah, if you did, like it, leave a comment and subscribe. I'll see you guys on Friday. Peace out.